friends. Hey, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this video we are going to make something that I haven't done before. You'd think I would have, but we're going to be making an adorable stuffed banner, and we're using something that I haven't used before, and it's this cotton duck fabric from Walmart that is printed. Oh my goodness. And they had several different styles, different prints, but I just thought these bold colors were adorable. So it should be really fun. Everything required for this project is just going to be some twine, and this is my favorite from Walmart, natural polished hemp. You're going to need some stuffing, some hot glue, scissors, and your fabric. Okay, and you can also do cute things like this. So I just wanted to, I was just playing around with that, and I know I do flowers all the time. So instead we're going to do a stuffed flower banner today. Okie dokie. So this fabric is really nice. Again, it's from Walmart. It's Waverly brand. Oh no, did I not flip my camera? I don't know if I did or not, but if I didn't, I will take a picture of this and put it in the comments. Okay, so this fabric is really nice. You are going to want to iron it as you're going along, just so your little banners look decent. And I was just thinking that if you have starch, you might want to use a little starch, but this is pretty nice, thick fabric. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is cut a length of twine, which it can be however long or short you want. And I love to hang these banners on my fireplace, over a cabinet. You can hang them over a door. You can hang them over a window. You could hang them in a child's room. You could put them, you could put them over your bathroom mirror just to make you happy in the morning. Okay, and what I did before I came live is I just tore a whole bunch of these strips that we're going to tie on here after we make the little pennants or banners. Okay, so if you guys have been watching DiyDreaming, you know that this is super easy. You just do a little snip and then you tear it, and then you kind of pull the strings and just flatten out your fabric, and just the tearing part is therapeutic, I think. Okay, I seem to be not in the center, but anyways, as you're hopping on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, let me know if you have any questions along the way, feel free to sprinkle. And this is important, if you decide to do a project like this, I would love to see pictures. Okay, so these are the long pieces. Now for our banner pieces, I just tore some long strips and then I cut them in half, and I'm going to get my ruler and tell you how wide they are, and then I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, these are like about not quite 6 inches wide, and they're about 7 inches long, but again, they can be whatever size you want. Okay, so I said, how wide did I say it was? Not quite 6 inches. Okay. So I'm just going to measure on my fabric. This came to 2 yards, and it was like $10.98. So it's really a pretty good deal as far as fabric goes. It's Waverly brand, so it's a good brand, and it was pre-cut, so you don't have to wait for somebody to come help you in Walmart, which is always a problem. There's never anyone when you need them. Okay, so I've just torn it, and I'm going to pull my extra strings off. Clip the ones that are at the bottom. I'll throw these on the floor and get them later, and then I'm going to kind of pull the fabric straight where it might be a little puckered. I'm going to see how many more strings need to come off. Okay, and then I'm going to iron this piece here, and I have my handy dandy little ironing board out and all ready to go. You know what I think I need to get? I need one of those felt mat things that you can iron on, so I don't have to pull this ironing board out every time I want to iron. It's a pain. Okay, So I'm just gonna put my fabric on here and give it a little mist of water. I just want to get it so it doesn't have these puckers on the sides, so it will lay nice and flat. And I'm using my handy dandy Magnolia mister that has distilled water in it, but you can use regular water for ironing this kind of a project. This takes no time at all, and it just, I didn't iron the pieces, by the way, for the long strips that I tore. I'm only ironing the pieces that we're going to make the pennants or the little banner pieces with. Okay. So, everything back here. All right, I cut a piece of cardboard because I wanted a pattern. This was actually the cardboard that came inside the package of the fabric. And it just tells me where to cut. So I'm just gonna lay it down. And I'm gonna make either 3 or 5 pieces, we'll see. I'm almost out of my fluff, so I'm gonna need to get some more. It came from Walmart too. I'll show you what the bag looks like. If you don't have any fluff, but you have an old pillow, you can take your pillow apart and use whatever's in there. You can also, if you're desperate, I've done this before, you can just stuff things with wadded up plastic grocery bags. That works too. Okay, so I've just marked where I'm cutting each one of these. And they don't have to be perfect cuts because we're gonna do something with it. So let me just cut these up here. And I was fiddling around with this project before I came live, and I figured out a couple things that make it a lot easier. So I'll share those with you as we're going along. I like to almost do my projects before I do them live because I think what not to do is almost as important as what to do. Okay, we've got all our pieces. So let's look at them for just a second, and we want to vary the ones that are in the front. So we have a good variety of color. This one is nice and it has the blue. So let's put that one maybe in the center, and we'll choose a fabric that's not quite as vibrant. We'll put this one on the back of it. Okay, and then let's see. We'll use this one as one next to it, and we'll put the one that's almost identical on the back. Okay, and then I want one that has this big orange flower. I think it's gonna be this one. We'll put that right here. And we'll put, I think we're gonna use that as a front. We'll use the one that has the big orange flower on the back of it. And then on this side, we'll do the light pink flowers. And this can be the back of it. And actually, no, I want these smaller ones over here. Okay, so I have my 5 pieces. Does that make sense? Let me see if I can pull my camera down just a little bit more. Okay, if these comments here are bugging you, you should be able to swipe them out of the way. Just with your finger, either up or down. It depends on what device you're watching with, or side to side, or you may have to use your mouse or your clicker. Okay, I don't want to forget what order I have these in. So let's start with the one in the center. And it's not going to be a square pennant. It's going to have the little points. So I'm just going to fold my 2 pieces of fabric in half. And then I'm just eyeballing. And dun, da, da, that's what you get. Okay, so let's do this one first. And this is what I figured out. It really works better if you glue your twine onto it first. Do I have a knot here? Let me fix this. So I hope everybody is having, trying to get this centered, a wonderful day. We are going to be using my, where is it? My low temperature hot glue gun today. It's a Sure Bonder from Walmart or Hobby Lobby, and we're actually using the little glue sticks for this glue gun too. I know you guys are sick of me telling you this, but it hurts to get burned, and there's just no reason that you should have that happen. And it's totally preventable if you use a low temperature hot glue gun. So I'm gonna lay a bead of glue across the top, and then I'm just gonna, and it's on the back piece, whoops. And I'm just gonna push my little twine into that, okay? And then we're gonna glue the sides all the way up to the top, and we'll stuff it from the top down. So we're gonna start at the point, and I'm bringing the glue out pretty much to the edges. Pushing it down. So super duper easy, and it's gonna be so cute. Okay, so this is what we have. This is gonna be the front of it right here. And let's stuff this one, and then we'll go ahead and build the others. And this is what I'm using, which is Polyfill Ultra Plush. It was $4 or $5 at Walmart. It's almost gone. I'm gonna have to go buy some more or else take apart a pillow. Okay, and I'm not stuffing these super full, but you can do whatever you want. I'm just using the nose of my scissors to push my polyfill down into the points. So what do you guys think about this project so far? So you could, I mean, they have striped, printed fabric. They have all kinds of different things at Walmart and everywhere. So you could totally just choose what will go with your colors, and you could make this banner for summer or for any other time of the year. Okay, I've just kind of pushed the polyfill away, and I'm going to do a bead of glue almost right on top of where the twine is, and I'm just pushing it down. And this is the front of it. It is going to be so cute. If you guys like these kind of projects, I would love it if you would share. Whoops, we're not supposed to say share. If you would sprinkle this video to your social media, because if you like it, chances are your friends probably like these kind of projects too. And which side is better? This side is better. And that really helps me. So, okay, so I'm just going to fold it in half, and I'm not even making sure that it's exactly the same as the one that we just cut. It really does not matter. Okay, and we do want to space them out a little bit. We don't want them to be right on top of each other. I'll measure how far apart these are in just a minute. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to start down here at the bottom. I hope you guys are not getting sick of all my flower stuff because I am so enjoying it. I guess we did something completely different yesterday when we made our, let me show you what we made in case you missed it. These are mine. This is what I'm saving for me, but I made a variety of different styles of it. Okay, this is a sewing needle book, and it's just made with regular felt and some lace from, you know, a craft department. They all have it. It's not even the fancy stuff. And then you just put your needles on here. And you can do decorations with buttons and so forth. And if you're like me, you have sewing needles all over the place, but you can never find them when you want one. So we made these little books. And then I also made a little pouch here for all of my crochet hooks. Look how cute that is. So if you missed that video, just click on the videos tab and you can watch it here. Okay, this is all glued together and ready to go, so let's stuff it. Let me know as we're going along what you think about this project. Is this something that you could see yourself making for your house? I mean, it is super duper simple. And maybe you don't want these bright, bright colors. You want something different that goes more with your decor. That is totally fine. I'm really just showing you the idea and then encouraging you to take it and make it your own, in your own styles and your own colors. Okay, let's do the one on the other side of the centerpiece. I think that's going to be this piece right here. And putting my two pieces together. If you're just hopping on and you missed the beginning of this, you can watch it on, you can go back and watch it on replay when it's all over with and get all the specifics of what the sizes are and where I got this fabric and all that good stuff. Okay. So I would normally just eyeball how far apart these are, but I know you guys are going to want to know. So they're about 3 inches. You glue the little cording on the back of the top first before you start anything else. This is why you want to be using low temperature hot glue. It doesn't hurt, at least it doesn't hurt me. Maybe I'm a little desensitized because I have gotten burned so many times, but this Surebonder low temperature hot glue gun is great. Thank you guys so much for the stars. Oh my goodness. You love this banner. It's so darn cute. Oh, I'm so glad. This is my thing. I remember about, oh gosh, maybe 1.5 years ago, I was doing this business coaching because I know this seems like it's just a hobby, but this is what I do. This is my job. Anyways, and I asked the lady who I was coaching with if she thought it was, I told her how much I love to make banners and flowers, and I asked her if it was okay if I do those a lot, and she said, yes, do what you love, and the people who love the same stuff as you will stay with you and will continue crafting with you and watching you. And so I hope what that means is that you like all these kind of banners and stuffed flowers and stuff like that as much as I do. But anyways, and I hope that means also that you're not getting bored of me or my projects yet. Can you see how quick this comes together? And I'm crafting on top of a cake board. This is a plainer one, but I don't want all this hot glue stuck on my craft desk. So that is what works great for me. I just think this is so darn cute. Oh my gosh. You could find patriotic fabric. You could probably even use bandanas or something like that. But the thing is, I think the fabric needs to have some weight to it. So if it's really, really thin, you could always use some starch to give it some oomph, and that might work just fine. But this cotton duck, it's Waverly. It was 2 yards. It's 100% in cotton duck. It's 72 inches by 45 inches for crafting, quilting, apparel, and home decor. Waverly Inspirations. It came from Walmart this week, and they had a variety of different kinds of prints. Anyways, it's the perfect thickness for this. It's the perfect weight and everything for this kind of a project. Okay, I think we'll start working on the little ties, and I will come back afterwards and finish up the other 2 little banners because I don't want to keep you waiting forever. But, okay, so before I came live, I cut and then tore a bunch of strips. All right, and I'm thinking, let me just kind of eyeball it and see how long I want them to be. I'm going to cut off the edge that has the print on it. And then yeah, that's good. I'll measure it and tell you how long these are. These are about 1.5 inches wide, and they're 20 inches long, roughly. And you can either just tie a knot, you know, with this over your thing, or I like to do these little slip knots, basically, better. I feel like your fabric lays better, and you want the front of it to be facing out. Look how cute that is. You could also take some fabric in a coordinating color and do a bunch of strips just in a coordinating fabric too. Okay, I should have used this to measure. So they're about 20 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. Perfect. So to do a slip knot, you just fold your fabric in half, all right? And then you lay it down over the top of your, whatever you're hanging your banner on, and you just pull the tail through. Then you can fiddle with it. It's like, it looks like a man's tie to me almost. Shoot, and you could keep going with this idea. Do I have 2 of them? Yes. Really, as you know, as far as you wanted, you could add something to the front of these little stuffed banner pieces, but I think they're pretty adorable just the way they are. I don't think they really need anything extra to be done to them. This one, and then I'll show you, and then we'll review. Wait, is this the right length? Then we'll review everything, and then I will finish the rest of it up off camera. Nope, this one's too long. I'm doing a slip knot, but you could just tie a knot. It's up to you. Oh man, this is so cute. This fabric is adorable. And I really thought that it was very well priced. It was like $10.98, I think, for 2 yards. And it's nice cotton dye. And you can do all kinds of other things with it, like cut out the shapes of some of the flowers and stuff them, put them on sticks. There's lots of different things that you could do. So what do you guys think? Pretty cute, huh? All right, let's review. The little pennants themselves are between 5.5 and 6 inches wide and roughly 7 inches long. Let me make sure that that's correct. Yeah, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put them together with the insides, you know, together, and you're gonna fold them in half, and then you're just gonna eyeball it, and you're gonna cut a little point at the bottom. And I tore all of these, just making a little snip at the top of the fabric, and then I just pulled the strings out. So there we go. And then you can use whichever front, whichever piece, you know, makes sense. And then the strips, I just cut about 1.5 inches wide and tore them. And then I pulled all the excess strings out, and they're 20 inches long each. And this jute, or whatever you want to call this, polished hemp, it's also from Walmart, and it looks like this. I use it for everything. I wish I was a shareholder in this company, along with my Cool Shot, because I use these every day. This is at Walmart in the jewelry section. And yeah, I hope you liked this project. I think it's adorable. It's gonna be super affordable to make. It's gonna be different. I haven't seen, I'm not saying that they don't exist, but this was my own thing that I came up with. I didn't see an idea on Pinterest on any other crafters page. So I don't know if people make stuffed banners or not, but that's what we did today. And yeah, if you would help me to continue advancing my page here, DIY Dreaming, by sprinkling this to your social media, which there's a little button down here in case you don't know what sprinkle means, and it says share, and essentially it just takes this video and it puts it on your social media. But only do that if you want to. If you think that your friends would like this kind of a quick and easy project. That would be great. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Do a this, or a this, or slam, you know, well, I guess that's what slamming the hearts and the thumbs is, or say something in the comments if you want to improve your odds that Facebook will ever serve you my content again. And I have lots of good projects coming up. And this Sunday is Christ in Crafting, and I would love to have you join me for that. So that's it. Here is, well, my desk is a disaster, but let me see if I can make it somewhat presentable and lay this out in case you want to take a screenshot, which I know people tell me they want to do that all the time. And if you're going to take a screenshot, I want it to look nice. Okay, let's see, do I have a mess behind me? Here's the fabric. I'll lay this right here. And there we go. Thank you for sharing, Meldia. I appreciate that. Bobby says it's so dang cute. Thank you for sprinkling, Sue. I appreciate that. And Terry gave me a nice little heart. And Ellen said she sprinkled the blessings. I so appreciate that. Beth said she loves it. Carolyn says this is nice material for a summer project. Boy, I tell you what it was. And I think it was around $11 or $12 for 2 yards. So it was super affordable as well. Nicole says it's super cute. Thank you, Tracy, for sprinkling. And thank you to everyone who gave me stars. I appreciate that too. Thank you, Nicole, for sprinkling. I really appreciate that. And Danielle did a bunch of cute little hearts, and then I can't tell if those are butterflies or not, but I have not seen that emoji before. It's adorable. Monica says she loves all my ideas. Tabitha says have a blessed day. Thank you, Pearl, for sprinkling. Okie dokie. Thank you guys for joining me. And I will get pictures of everything after I get it all finished. I'll post those pictures here in the comments, and then I'll also share them just on DIY Dreaming. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for another project. I'm not sure even what I want to do, but we'll be mixing it up, which is what my goal is to switch things up every day so you don't ever get bored of me. And then on Sunday, we'll be doing Christ and Crafting. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Okie dokie. I hope I inspired you to make a stuffed banner of your own. And I want to see pictures if you do. All right. I'll say goodbye now. Have a great day.